how do I sleep in a moving truck on TNT? That's what I've been asked a lot here lately, is how am I going to do it? I suggest getting a memory foam mattress and memory foam pillows. The memory foam seems to make it more of a cushion ride, so it's not as, you don't feel as much. But I tell you what, whenever the truck is rattling around, like, you're gonna really notice that you're fat in places you didn't know you were fat. Like, man, I felt fat jiggling between my toes. Like, I didn't know I had fat between my toes. So, there's a, it's kind of hard to sleep when a moving truck. What I suggest, that if you're not falling asleep, like, try, like, if you're having trouble falling asleep, don't be staying up and talking on the phone and playing video games, because you need that good rest. Try to just go straight to bed as soon as you finish your shift. Like, jump in bed, and you're gonna have trouble sleeping. You might sleep for about an hour or two, and since you're having so much trouble, then you might wake up. Try to go back to sleep. Like, don't quit trying. You're gonna need good sleep to be driving your shift. So, like, I hear a lot of TNT trainers complaining about their students staying up and on their phones and stuff like that instead of going to bed when they should. What I did was, whenever my shift was over, I went right to bed. So you're gonna sleep on bottom bunk. Like, I've heard of trainers not letting their students sleep on the bottom bunk, and that's not right. So if your trainer's not allowing you to sleep on bottom bunk, you need to go ahead and message your fleet manager. And if your fleet manager can't get that fixed, well, first off, start by talking to your trainer. Tell them, hey, I don't feel comfortable sleeping on bottom bunk. After that, if he can't help you out, or still says, hey, you're not sleeping on bottom bunk, it's time to get a hold of a fleet manager. Let the fleet manager know what's going on, and hopefully you can get it fixed right there. If not, then you're going to have to go higher up the ladder, but you should be sleeping on bottom bunk. So definitely keep that in mind. You're going to drive those long shifts, and you need a lot of rest. Don't be drinking a lot of sodas before bed, and don't be taking, like, sleep medication either, like, to help you sleep. Maybe like, what I've done in the past is, I couldn't sleep, so I had allergies anyways, so I took a couple Benadryl and went to sleep. But I took it soon as I finished my shift. That way, Benadryl takes about 6 to 8 hours to wear off. Don't overdo it on the Benadryl. Take what you're supposed to have, nothing more. So, like, that's what I did, because Benadryl makes me fall asleep if I'm having problems sleeping. I'm a bit of an insomniac, so I have trouble sleeping anyways. But we got to get good rest out there. So, like, if you're having problems falling asleep, it might be because you're drinking too many caffeinated drinks. I know that a lot of people go to the store when they're on TNT, and they buy the energy drinks, the sodas, and all that stuff. Start drinking water. Eat healthy. Hey, also, I've done it before where I was all like, man, I can't sleep. I ate me a real big meal, did the trick. So, like, I put myself in one of those food comas. That'll help out too. TNT's, it's, the truck is moving. The truck is moving. You're trying to sleep. If you're delivering somewhere on TNT and you're gonna be there for a while, and they already told you, like, some places will tell you, hey man, we're behind. It's gonna be a couple hours till we can get to you. That's whenever top bunk plays the issue. Go back there, put the ladder down, climb up in top bunk, and go to sleep. Get you some good sleep while they're unloading you. Like, that's the best nap you'll get. It's, for some reason, whenever that forklift is coming into the trailer and picking up those pallets and taking them off the truck, that right there is the best sleep I can get. I don't know why. It's something about whenever that forklift just drives in there, I'm just like, out like a light. So, just make sure that y'all are getting sleep, taking care of yourself. Like, make sure that you're getting showers. Like, I sleep better with a good shower. Hygiene is a must. Now, TNT, you might be running real hard and you might not have an opportunity to shower every day, but I never go 2 days without a shower, period. I might not get one that night, but the next day I'm getting a shower. You know, I've been on a tight FedEx load one after another, and the max I went was 3 days, and that was kind of by choice. I was all like, man, I really don't have time to stop for a shower. If I did, it was going to be a real quick one, but I'm delivering this load tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and just wait till tomorrow and get me a good long shower instead of having a rushed one. TNT is real hard whenever you're dealing with that, because you and your trainer, you're not getting much sleep. He's dealing with the same stuff, and you can say that your trainer's used to it all you want, but your trainer's in the same boat as you. He's going to sleep, he's going to bed, and he's like, oh man, my student's driving, like I gotta go to sleep, and I don't really know him. Yeah, we did some super solo loads, but I still don't know what he's doing while I'm asleep. Like I woke up one time, and I ain't gonna say no names, but one of my students, when on TNT, I opened up the curtains and he was texting on the phone. Like, I was like, what are you doing? And he was all like, it was real quick. I said, I don't care, you could have pulled over, like that could have waited for your break, whatever. I said, I don't know for sure he was texting, but his phone was lit up, and I was all like, what the heck are you doing? You know, so we're trusting you as a student to be focused on your driving. Like we trust y'all to do the right thing, and if you really need to text somebody, you're gonna pull over and do it, and then hop back on the road and take off. Get all of your texting and stuff like that done, like right when you wake up, right before your shift, because you got to do pre-trip. As you're doing pre-trip, I don't see why you can't walk around the truck and shoot a few texts while you go. Stop at the landing gear or something, or the fifth wheel or something. Tick, 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 tick. Send out your text messages. Get all that out the way before you start driving. And what's the problem with just dropping a phone call? If you really needed to tell somebody something, why do you have to text them? Can't you pick up the phone and call them? Like, or not pick up the phone and call them, but you have your headsets, hit your button on your headset. You know, maybe he was texting his mom. Beep, call mom. Hey mom, what's going on? I love you. You know, stuff like that. Or it could wait till you take your break or something like that. You know, safety is number one out there. So, like, let's start being safe.
Old Trucking Game. Check him out on his YouTube channel, all about trucking, because we know that you want to be a trucker. And if you want to be a trucker, there's only one place to go. And head on over to Twisted Big D. Twisted Big D?